Hello everyone. Hello. Hi, can you listen to me? Hello. Can you listen to me? So this is our 11th class for solving previous year's papers of JNU CEEB together, right? So in this class we are going to solve the uh, a portion of the questions which came in the year 2012. Okay, so tell me, how many of you are with me today? Tell me who are with me today, who are going to solve together with me the questions which came in the year 2012. Let's see how many of you are with me today. Please reply, guys. How many of you are with me today? Who are with me today? Please reply, tell me who are with me today. Okay, hi Shagoto. Anyone else? Anyone else with me today? Anyone else? Okay, Shagoto, please tell me if this classes I think you have attended all the classes, right? All the live classes. So tell me if these classes are helpful to you or not. Are these classes helpful to you? These live classes for solving previous year papers of JNU CEEB. Are these classes helpful to you, Shagoto? So we are solving questions which came in previous year papers of JNU CEEB. See, these questions or these practice is very much important for those who are preparing for GAT-B 2020, for the aspirants who are aspirants of GAT-B 2021. I will upload some videos on basic concepts for this on this topics, which we are practicing in these classes. But now for the aspirants of GAT-B 2020, we are solving previous year papers, because the time is very short, and in this limited period of time we need to solve, or we need to see which topics came in the last few years, right? So if you go through the previous year questions, you can find that the topics are very much common, and sometimes the questions are repeated. So the practice of, or the solution of the previous year papers are very much important for you guys who are preparing for GAT-B 2020. Okay, so okay, Shagoto, classes are to you. It's good to know. Okay, so tell me who else are with me today? How many of you are with me today? Anyone else? Please reply. Anyone else? And I'll start the class. Anyone else? Please reply. Okay, should I go to the first question? Okay, let's go to the first question. Okay, so here is our first question. A flying wheel of moment of inertia 1000 kg meter square is brought to rest from an angular speed of 20 rad per second in 100 seconds. The magnitude of the torque applied for the purpose is option A 200 Newton meter, option B 100 Newton meter, option C 15 Newton meter, option D 20 Newton meter. Okay. So, okay, hi Himjyoti. Hi Anand. Please explain the pattern before starting. I'm preparing for GAT-B 2021. Okay, yeah, see, in these live classes, I'm solving, or together we are solving the previous year papers of JNU CEEB. Okay, so the previous name of GAT-B, right? So by this way, we come to know that which topics are important for your preparation, or which topics are important for JNU CEB or GAT-B, whatever you say, whatever you call it. That is MSc entrance, MSc Biotechnology entrance of JNU. Okay, so by this method, we come to know which topics are important for your entrance exam. Okay, and by knowing the topics, we can practice them. You may make notes of them, make notes of those topics by your own, or by after some time, after a few days, I'll upload videos on those topics, or I'll take live classes on those topics, so that you can prepare more for your exam, which is held in 2021. Okay, but for this year, that is for the aspirants of GAT-B 2020, I'm solving the previous year papers first. Okay, so tell me which option here is the correct option. Which option here is the correct option? Okay. Okay. So Anand's answer is option A. Shagato's answer is option A, that is 200 Newton meter. So let's see what was our formula for to solve this question. See, the torque. We need to find the torque applied, right? The applied torque. So we know that torque. What is torque? Torque is in case of linear motion, whatever is force in case of angular motion or circular motion, that is we can take the analogy of force as torque, right? So we know torque equal R cross F, right? So in case of linear motion it is force, and in case of circular motion it is torque, right? So what was torque in case of linear motion? F is equal m times, or mass times acceleration, that is mass times linear acceleration, right? So in case of circular motion, torque is equal moment of inertia, that is I times angular acceleration, right? That is alpha. I times alpha. So here I is 1000 kg meter square. So let's write it as 1000 times alpha, right? Now what is alpha? Alpha is omega 2 minus omega 1 by t, that is the angular speed, the final angular speed minus the initial angular speed by total time taken, right? That is, here the final angular speed is 0 because it comes to rest, that is omega 2 is 0, omega 1 is 20 rad per second, and t is 100 seconds, right? So we have 0 minus 20 by 100. Now why minus? See, this is first this is not acceleration, this is deceleration, or we can say it as retardation, right? So it is minus, that's why it is minus, right? So we have 1000 times 20 by 100. Let's take the mod of it, and it becomes mod of torque, mod of tau is 1000 times 20 by 100, and it is equal simply 200 Newton meter. That is option A. It is option A, 200 Newton meter. Okay, that means Anand and Shaguto, you're right. Okay. No, Shaguto, it's not the last class. It's probably the second last class, because after this class we are going to solve the questions which came in 2019. Okay, and after that I'll upload some videos on basic concepts on these topics. Okay, so I think you don't have any doubt regarding this solution. So let's go to the next question. Okay. So here is our next question. A particle executes simple harmonic motion with amplitude A. Its speed when its displacement is a by 2 is option A V max, option B root 3 by 2 V max, option C 1 by root 2 V max, option D V max by 2, where V max being the maximum speed. Okay, so tell me if you can solve this and which is the correct option here. Okay, hi Aishi. So tell me if you can solve this question and which one is the correct option for this question. Okay, and in the meantime, please share the link of this live class with your friends as soon as possible so that they also can join us. Okay. So let's see who can solve this question first. Tell me which is the correct option for this question. Which is the correct option for this question? Tell me if you can solve this question and which one is the correct option in your opinion. Tell me which one is the correct option. Which one is the correct option? So, okay, so for simple harmonic motion, let's assume the displacement is x equal a sine omega t. Okay, I hope we all know that sine or cos, sinusoidal wave or is the form of a simple harmonic motion, right? So we can take the displacement as, we can assume the displacement as x equal a sine omega t. We even could write it as cos omega t, but let's take just the sine. Okay, sine of it. So x equal a sine omega t. Okay, so if we try to take the derivative, that is dx dt. This dx dt is the velocity, right? That is v equal dx dt. So if v equal dx dt, then we have a ddt of sine omega t, right? That means a omega cos omega t. This is our velocity, right? And for maximum value of velocity, that is V max, we can take this cos omega t as 1, because for cos omega t 1 we have a omega, that is this velocity as maximum. For cos omega t 1 we have our velocity maximum. Okay, because we know that cos theta is less than, the value of cos theta is less than equal 1, greater than equal minus 1. That is our cos, the value of cos theta ranges from -1 to +1. That is the maximum value of cos theta can be +1. That is, here the maximum value of cos omega t can be 1, +1. So a omega times 1, that is a omega, is our V max. Okay. Now here given is, if the speed when its displacement is a by 2, displacement is a by 2. What is displacement? X is the displacement, right? So when x equal a by 2, that means this a sine omega t, equal a by 2. That means sine omega t is half, right? That means we have cos omega t is √3 by 2, because it is √1 minus half square, that is equal √3 by 2, right? So cos omega t is √3 by 2. If cos omega t is √3 by 2, then if we put it here, then we get V equal a omega times √3 by 2. Now what is a omega? A omega is simply V max, right? So V max times √3 by 2. Okay, that means our correct option is here, option B, √3 by 2 V max. Option B, √3 by 2 V max. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Please tell me, is it clear? No one of you answered this question. Why? But why? Don't you remember the formula, or you don't want to try? Why none of you have gave the answer? So it is option B. Okay, it is option B, √3 by 2 V max. So is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt regarding this solution? Should I go to the next question? Should I go to the next question? Okay, Anand. Okay, it's okay. So it's quite natural and obvious. So let's go to the next question. Okay. So Anand, you are from which state and which subject? You are okay, Shaguto, it's okay. You forgot the formula. Okay, so tell me if you can solve this question, this one. In a radioactive decay process, the beta particles are option A, decay products of neutrons inside the nucleus. Option B, electrons produced as a result of collision between atoms. Option C, electrons orbiting around the nucleus. option D, electrons present inside the nucleus. Tell me which is the correct option here. Tell me which is the correct option here. Tell me if you can answer this question. There is no way of solution, no need of solution solving this question. It is a matter of few seconds, right? So tell me if you can solve this question. Tell me if you can solve this question. Okay, Shagota, your answer is option A, means decay products of neutrons inside the nucleus, right? So, Anand, I'm from Patna, Bihar, studied in DU. Deshbandhu C. Botany, just entered in third year. Okay, Anand, and you're preparing for MSc Biotechnology, for entrance of MSc Biotechnology, right? Okay. In your opinion, it is option A. Shagota and Anand, both answers are option A. Okay. So, see, here, if we go to the second, that is option B, here it is said that electrons produced as a result of collisions between atoms. Collision between atoms. See, radioactive decay process is a process of the nucleus. Whatever is coming out as alpha or beta or gamma, it is coming out from the nucleus. Okay, the nucleus, that is the center of the atom. That means there is no possibility of collision between atoms, and there is no possibility of electrons producing from collisions between atoms and coming out from the nucleus. So it is not possible. Option B is not possible because of collisions between atoms, nothing can come out from the nucleus, because nucleus is inside or at the center of the atom. So it is not at all possible. Option B is not at all possible. Option C, electrons orbiting around the nucleus. Electrons orbiting around the nucleus cannot provide anything or cannot come out from the nucleus. So this option again is not possible. Option D, that is electrons present inside the nucleus. Electrons cannot remain in the nucleus. No electron is present inside the nucleus. So this option is again not possible. These three options are incorrect. So only option which can be correct is option A. If you don't know the decay products of neutrons, that is, if you don't know this concept, okay, if you don't know this concept, simply by eliminating these wrong options, you can tick the right option. You can mark the right option by simply eliminating these wrong options. Okay, so our correct option here is option A, decay products of neutrons inside the nucleus, because neutrons convert into protons, and as a decay product it produces beta particles. Okay, so our correct option is option A, decay products of neutrons inside the nucleus. Okay, so let's go to the next question. The next question, that is, the number of units kilowatt hour consumed by a 60 watt incandescent bulb lit for 6 hours is, option A 0.36, option B 3.6, option C 36, option D 360. So tell me if you can solve this. This is actually a very easy question. nothing complicated or nothing to calculate so much. So tell me, what is the correct option? Which one is the correct option? There's no need of remembering any formula or anything. So tell me, which is the correct option for this question? See, these questions, these type of questions are all about consuming your time. Okay, the faster you can solve these questions, you can conserve your time. So tell me, which is the correct option here? Option A or B or C or D. And in the meantime, I should ask you again to share the link of this live class with your friends as soon as possible so that they also can join us. Okay. So tell me, which one is the correct option? Okay, Himjyoti, Shagoto, everyone is saying it is option A, 0.36. Simply it is option A because 60 watt times 6 hours, that is 360 watt hour. 360 watt hour. Now 360 watt hour, and we are needed in it in kilowatt hour. That means 360 by 1000 kilowatt hour, right? Kilowatt hour, that means it is 0.36 kilowatt hour. That is option A is our correct answer. 0.36 units. 0.36 units. It is 0.36 units. That is option A. Okay, so let's go to the next question. The power of radiation emitted by a perfect black body depends upon its absolute temperature T as option A T, option B T square, option C T cube, and option D T to the power 4. So tell me, which one is the correct option here? Again, we don't need any calculation. Simply, it is a matter of few seconds. So tell me, which is the correct option here? Is it A or B or C or D? Which is the correct option here? A or B or C or D? Which is the correct option here? Okay, Anand, Himjyoti, everyone is saying it is option D. And others? What are others' answers? Let's see. Okay, Shagato's answer is option D. That means T to the power 4. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else wanna try? Anyone else? Just tell me. Anyone else? Okay, so from Stefan Boltzmann law, from Stefan Boltzmann law, we know that the total radiant energy emitted per second per unit surface area of a perfectly black body is directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. Okay, that means E is proportional to T to the power 4, right? E is proportional to T to the power 4. The total radiant energy emitted per second per unit surface area of a perfectly black body is directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. That means the correct option here is option D, T to the power 4. Okay, that means all of you are correct. It is option D, T to the power 4. So let's go to the next question. The internal energy of an ideal gas depends on option A, pressure and volume, option B, pressure and temperature, option C, temperature only, option D, temperature and volume. See, this question, do you remember? Those who are attaining have attained all the previous classes or have watched the previous videos, they can find that this question came in the year 2017. This question came in the year 2017, and that means since we are solving the questions of 2012, this question came in 2012 as well as 2017. That is a repetition. That means these questions are solving these questions are very much helpful to you. Solving these questions are very much important or helpful to you, because these questions, see, this question is simply a repetition. This question is simply a repetition from the year 2012 in 2017. Okay, so tell me which one was our correct answer here. The internal energy of an ideal gas depends on temperature only. The internal energy of an ideal gas depends on temperature only. That is option C. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Yes, Shraguta, it's a repeat question. So here is our next question. The ratio of energy of photon with lambda equal 1000 angstrom to that of lambda equal 4000 angstrom is option A 2:1, option B 4:1, option C 1:2, option D 1:4. So tell me which one is our correct option here. Tell me if you can solve this question, and which one is our correct option here. Which one is our correct option here? Which one is our correct option here? Is it option A or B or C or D? Which one is our correct option here? Which one is our correct option here? Okay, in the meantime, I'd ask you again to share the link of this live class with your friends as soon as possible so that they also can join us. And if you find these videos, these live classes helpful for you, then please click on the like button, and if you are a new viewer today, then please subscribe our channel so that you can get all the updates whenever I come live or whenever I upload a new video. Okay, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Okay, so let's solve this question. Okay, Himjyoti is saying it is option C. No, it is option B. Shagota is saying option B, and Anand is also saying option B. That means all of you are saying option B, that is 4:1. Okay, what was our formula for energy of photon? It is simply E equal H nu, right? It is equal H nu. Now what is nu? Nu is simply, since C equal nu lambda, we know that is the velocity of light. velocity of light in free space is equal frequency times wavelength, frequency times wavelength, right? That means h, this h is Planck's constant. So, and this is the energy of photon, energy of photon. So, E equal h nu equal hc by lambda. So, we have E1 equal hc by lambda 1 and E2 equal hc by lambda 2. That means we have E1 by E2 equal hc by lambda 1 times lambda 2 by hc. That means we have lambda 2 by lambda 1. That means we have lambda 1 by lambda 2 equal lambda 1 by lambda 2 now. It is lambda 2, that is 4000 by 1000 equal 4:1. That means option B. It is option B, that is 4:1. Okay. So all of you are correct. It is option B, 4:1. Okay. So let's go to the next question. So here is our next question. The number omega different from 1 is a solution of z cube equal 1. The determinant of the matrix A equal 1 by A equal matrix 1 omega omega square 1 omega 1 is option A 0, option B 1, option C -1, option D 2. Okay. So tell me if you can solve this question and which one is the correct option here. Which one is the correct option here? Okay, which one is the correct option here? And in the meantime, again, I should ask you to share the link of this video with your friends so that they also can join us. Share the link of this live class with your friends as soon as possible so that they also can join us. Okay, and if you are enjoying this video, if this live class is helpful to you, then please click on the like button, and if you are a new viewer, then please subscribe this channel so that you can get all the notifications, all the updates whenever I upload a video or whenever I come live for a class. Okay. Okay. Shagutto's answer is option A. This is also a repeated question, I think. No, this question is not repeated, at least in our class, because this question we are solving for the first time in this series of live classes. Okay, this question is not. This question is not a repeat in our class. So, in your opinion, it is option A. Okay. By your solution, your answer is option A, 0. Okay. So, should I start solving this question, or anyone else wanna try? Anyone else want to answer this question? Anyone else? Please tell me. Which one is the correct option for this question? Which one is the correct option for this question? Is it 0 or 1 or -1 or 2? Which one is the correct option for this question? Okay, I think I should start. Okay, first of all, what is this omega? This is the cubic root of 1, right? Cubic root of 1. That means 1 plus omega square is equal 0. I hope you all remember this formula. 1 plus omega square equals 0, right? So if we find the determinant of the matrix A, that is 1 omega square 1 omega 1, determinant of this matrix, then see here it is the column 1, it is the column 2, it is the column 3, right? So by the rules of determinant, we can simply take the first column, that is C1 prime, equals C1 plus C2 plus C3, right? That means 1 plus omega square, omega plus omega square plus 1, omega plus omega square plus 1, omega square omega 1, omega square plus omega plus 1, and here omega square 1, omega 1, right? So what this becomes, this is 0, this is again 0, this is again 0, that means 0 0 0 omega square 1 1, right? That is equal 0. So this, because in this column each element is 0, that means the determinant of the matrix A is simply 0. The determinant of matrix A is simply 0. Okay, so it is option A. The correct option is A, 0. Okay, so let's go to the next question. So here is our next question. The maximum value of the function fx equal log x by x, where x is greater than 0. Okay, so the maximum value of fx is equal to, option A 0, option B e, option C 1 by e, option D 2 by e. Okay, so tell me which is the correct option for this question. Is it A or B or C or D? Which is the correct option here? See, these type of questions are very common. These type of questions are very common. In the last class also we have solved a question exactly similar to this one, right? So these questions are very common. If you just solve these questions, you can solve the questions which came in the previous years. You can simply have the practice of solving this type of questions, and you can prepare for your exam. So this topics or this type of questions are very common, very common. So tell me if you can solve this question. Which one is our correct answer here? Which one is our correct answer here? Which one is our correct option here? Yes, that chapter is very important. This chapter is very much important. Okay, so so tell me which is the correct option here? Which is the correct option here? Is it A or B or C or D? Is it A or B or C or D? In the meantime, I would again ask you to share the link of this video with your friends, and if you find this class helpful, then please click on the like button, and if you are a new viewer, then please subscribe our channel for the notifications or updates of further videos which I upload, or for the live classes, for the updates of live classes. And if you have not watched the previous videos, or have not attended the previous live classes, then you can watch them, the recorded version, in the playlist GAT-B 2020. Okay, so tell me which is the correct option here. Which is the correct option here? Is it A or B or C or D? So so should I start solving this question? Okay, I think I should start solving this question. So here we have fx equal log of log x by x, right? So for finding maximum value, we need to find f prime x, that is ddx. Okay, so ddx of log of x by x. Okay, now how to calculate ddx of u by v? V du dx minus u dv dx by v square, right? That means x ddx of log x minus log x ddx of x. I think this question is again repetition, right? Is this question repetition or not? You guys tell me, who have attended the previous class. This question is again a repetition. I have solved this question in a previous class. See, so ddx of log x means 1 by x minus log x times 1, that is divided by x square, that means 1 minus log x by x square. No, there was not we didn't calculate maximum value. We didn't calculate maximum value in that question. Here we need to calculate the maximum value. So this question is a little different, but this function is very function is common. This function is repeated. So here we get f prime x equal 1 minus log x by x square. Okay, so for maximum value, f prime x is 0. F prime x is 0 for maximum value. That means 1 minus log x by x square equals 0. That means 1 minus log x equals 0. That means log x equal 1. Now we know log x base x is 1. Now here, what is x? See, we know log represents log base 10, log of base 10. But see, here we have e in the options. So here this log represents log base e, that is ln. Okay, so here log e base e, that means we get x equal e. So if x equal e, so for x equal e, that is f of e, is here, from here f of e is log e by e. F of e, simply put e in this place, in the place of x. So f of e equal log e by e, that is equal, since it is log e base e, that means 1 by e. That is option C. 1 by e. So here the correct option is 1 by e. That is option C. It is option C, 1 by e. Okay, Anand, how many questions comes from mathematics in GAT-B exam? Okay, it is not. I cannot exactly say how many questions, but approximately you can divide 160 questions by 4 and you get approximately 40 questions, right? So in 40 questions, almost 30 questions, 20 to 30 questions come from mathematics portion. Almost 20 to 30 questions come from mathematics portion. Okay, and yeah, mathematics or physics, actually total 40 to 50 no, 40 to 50, no, it is approximately 50 to 60 questions comes from this physics and maths portion. Okay, so yes, Shagota, it's option C, 1 by E. Yeah, around 50 to 20 questions comes from mathematics. Yeah, more than 50 to 20 actually. Not exactly 15 to 20. It's not exactly 15 to 20. It's more than that actually. So, is this solution clear to you? So, should I go to the next question? Should I go to the next question? I think I should go to the next question. So, let's go to the next question. So, here is our next question. Two substances have bulk moduli B1 and B2 and have the same volume. If the same pressure is applied to the two substances, the ratio of their changes in volume delta V1 is to delta V2 will equal option A B1 by B2, option B B2 by B1, option C root over B1 by B2, option D root over B2 by B1. Okay, A is B1 by B2, B is B2 by B1, C is root over B1 by B2, D is root over B2 by B1. So tell me if you can solve this question and which is the correct option here. And okay, from this year they have rupees containing yeah, yes, the type is changing in this year. Yes, I'll make a separate video on that. I'll mention all the important chapters and what is important for this year, and how many questions are coming from each topic or each subject. Okay, I'll make a separate video on it, Anand. Okay, so tell me if you can solve this question and which one is the correct option here. Okay, tell me which is the correct option here. And on the important topics, important chapters, and distribution of marks, and the number of questions coming from each topic, I'll make a separate video on it. Okay, on it. Okay, so tell me which is the correct option here. Which is the correct option here? Which is the correct option here? Is it A or B or C or D? Okay, and before that, if you like this class, if you find this class helpful, then please click on the like button and support me, and if you are a new viewer, then please subscribe this channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon. And if you like this class, then please share the link of this class with your friends also. And if you have not seen the previous classes, then you can watch them in the playlist GAT-B 2020. Okay, so let's solve this question. See, first of all, what is bulk modulus? Bulk modulus is B. Bulk modulus is volume stress by volume strain. That is the applied pressure divided by change in volume. That is P by delta V by V. Okay, that is, we have B. This P is the applied pressure, delta V change in volume, V is the actual volume. So B is inversely proportional to delta V. B is inversely proportional to delta V. That is since it is P V by delta V, right? P V by delta V. That means B is inversely proportional to delta V. So, if we need to calculate delta V1 by delta V2, delta V1 by delta V2, we have B2 by B1. We have B2 by B1. Okay, that is option B. That is option B, B2 by B1. Okay, so our correct option is option B, B2 by B1. Okay, so this is our last question today, and we are going to solve more questions on the from the previous year papers in the coming classes, coming live classes. And if you like today's class, then please click on the like button, share this link of this class with your friends, and if you are a new viewer, then please subscribe our channel for all the notifications, all the updates of the videos or live classes. And if you want to get notification in your WhatsApp number, then please send your phone number in the email ID physjam, PHYSJAM @gmail.com. You can send your phone number in this email ID. I'll add you in the WhatsApp group, and there you can find, or there you can get the notification or the link of each live class or each video. Okay, so it's all for today. Thank you for watching or for attending today's class. Okay, ta-ta.